Prince Andrew could face prosecution for a multitude of sexual offences tied to the Epstein files, including sex trafficking and exploitation. A leading criminal defense lawyer suggests Andrew may be investigated for allegedly allowing trafficking victims into Buckingham Palace. Police will be seeking evidence that he knowingly facilitated their exploitation. Detectives might also investigate Andrew for misconduct in public office during his time as a UK trade envoy, as files reveal he shared confidential Treasury briefings and messages about the Royal Bank of Scotland. It's alleged that Andrew even allowed Epstein to arrange meetings during an official trade mission to China. Claims have surfaced that a woman, potentially a trafficking victim, was flown in on Epstein's Lolita Express and smuggled into the palace to see Andrew, using the codename Mrs. Windsor. One legal expert stated Andrew could technically face action for alleged sexual offences, though much depends on what he knew and what can be proven. Epstein's private jet landed in the UK around 90 times, even after his 2008 conviction. At least one victim was allegedly flown to Britain and taken to Andrew at Buckingham Palace. A former police protection officer said they were not allowed to know the names of these women. Questions are being raised about what Andrew knew about the women he allegedly hosted, but criminal action requires collaboration from the alleged victims, and proof that Andrew knowingly facilitated their exploitation. If prosecuted, it's believed it would most likely occur in the United States, with a potential extradition request. However, an English court would need to be satisfied that the alleged offence is also a crime in the UK. Andrew's lawyers would likely argue a fair trial in the US is impossible due to media attention. Further disclosures from Ghislaine Maxwell or other victims could change the situation. Andrew has denied any wrongdoing. A former detective involved in exposing the Rochdale grooming scandal has joined calls for Andrew to be interviewed. King Charles has stated he's ready to support police, but officers have yet to question Andrew. A friend of the king believes Charles would like Andrew to testify before the US Congress. Andrew's conduct as a trade envoy is also under scrutiny, with allegations he shared confidential reports with Epstein. A former business secretary has called for a police check and government investigation into possible corruption. The Epstein files include images appearing to show Andrew with an unidentified woman at Epstein's mansion. Emails show Andrew sharing reports of official visits with Epstein. All 3 million Epstein files have now been released. The top prosecutor has stated that Andrew is not above the law,